Hey everybody, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade, and we're going to do a live stream on working on the travel time. Why? Because I got to get it done. I want it out of here, and I'm sure the owner wants his machine, so we are going to work on it. We got to spin this. I got my camera velcroed to the stand, so we gotta work around that. Pull my computer out. As you can see, I'm not prepared. I like to wing these things. There we go. We got a little overhead too. Little overhead action. Why isn't my thing on? Oh, I hate this laptop. Oh, man, I hate this thing. I'm trying to get my computer on the same page as what I am so I can only see something that's going on. Alright, live. Because it was like still stuck on the home screen. I know we're live. Come on. And then it's got to do it twice. Hey, Borg Dog, what's up? There we go. Now I can see it. Live and in person, yes. Alright, well, I can get this stupid flathead bit off now since I'm not working on a Gottlieb. Oh, you're playing pinball. What is it here? We're not that hot yet. Looks like it's 77 degrees outside. That's what it is here. Yeah, it's 77 outside. Let's get a bucket for these parts. So what I'm going to do, I'm taking this relay bank off, getting it out of my way, just to make some things, oh, I didn't zip tie it, a little easier. Sometimes it's better to disassemble part of the machine. Get it completely out of your way. And then, voila, you're free to work on things. Hey, what's up, Outland? Haven't seen you in a while. Alright. We'll get Buzzer 2.0. What I mean Buzzer 2.0 is it's quiet. Thanks to Dave's Arcade. I gotta get some of those too. Alright, I need my Novus. A rag. The buzzer. Dave made Buzzer quiet. No, Dave went to Harbor Freight and seen these were on closeout, and he got me a gift. So Buzzer is actually quiet now, which is really nice. So he's like, here, I got you this. They're on closeout. I'm like, oh, that's cool, thank you. So he got me Buzzer 2.0. That's what I'm going to call it. But yeah, you can see it is like so quiet now. But I still had to modify it. That reminds me, I got to buy some 443 brushes. I figured, well, since I got to work on this, I might as well just do it live. Good news, I did figure out what was wrong with Blastoff. There's a launch relay or 10 countdown relay that actually sends power to the number 1 and number 2 relay, which makes those lights do their dance. And that's why they don't work, because when I looked in the schematic, I seen what had to do what, and I held that relay in and started mashing stuff, and the lights started flickering like they're supposed to. So I'm like, woo, what a relief. Buzzer's still a little loud, but it's much better than the last one. Now what did I come over here for? Blue marker. Blue marker, so when I put this back together, I know what is done again. So we need this, Novus. Yeah, it still sounds like going to a dentist, yeah. It does. I like using Novus on everything. But these drop targets, it works great on. It gets them nice and clean. Gets the years of junk off of them. But I did run into a problem with Hit the Deck. I posted an EM Pinball. I am thinking that FS relay was replaced at one time, or it just had an extra wire on it and it was taped up, because I cannot find anywhere in the schematics where this extra green wire is going to, and it doesn't seem right to have two different power sources for that. But if anybody wants to look in EM Pinball and look at that, if you have a Neptune or Hit the Deck, I'd appreciate if you could open that sucker up and look at your FS relay, and you'll see the power to the relay has I think it's a blue and red striped wire, or red and blue striped wire. And also on the same lug on mine, it has a solid green wire that just wraps around through the wiring harness, is taped up, and is not connected to anything. I am thinking that it never was supposed to be, but I don't know. So if anybody has one, or if you got a Gottlieb that has a FS relay, see if the one lug that's not black has two power wires going to it. I can't see, because you got the whole bank. I can't really show you, but there's a whole bank of relays, and on the ends the FS relay. That's the one with the two Jones plugs that disconnects, and you can normally take it out of a game. But it's got like one long green wire that's about like that long, that just is looped up through the top and just electrical taped. Because I know usually you can unplug those FS relays and take them out and, you know, do whatever you want with them. But for some reason, that's there. But also on a Jones plug, there is one spot on a Jones plug where there's no wire. So I'm thinking maybe that was for something else. I don't know. It was for another machine, or I don't know. But I'm guessing Neptune and Hit the Deck are very similar in that department. Do I got a chair around here? Yeah. And my little scooter chair. There we go. But, Borg Dog, you're playing pinball. What are you doing out laying? Just coming here to chat, watch me work. I appreciate all you guys stopping in. I don't know how long I'm going to be here. Probably till something pisses me off and I feel like swearing. That's why when I did all those little Gottlieb relays, the 10-point relay and stuff like that, I don't like being live for those, because I just swear and wonder why the hell Gottlieb had to make these tiny little switches and stuff. Alright, let's get the screwdriver and start unscrewing some of these and screwing them back in. I was just jamming to some Paul McCartney too. Listening to the Beatles channel on Sirius on my computer. And they had Another Lonely Night by Paul McCartney. I love that song. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. So go back there. Let's do this first. We'll get these out of the way first. I should really plan these repairs better. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't know what I'm going to do. I know I had to work on this. So I'm like, you know, what the heck, you know, we'll wing it. We'll wing it. What'd you say? You can swear on stream it's okay. Alright, Q-tip. Ah, crap. Here we go. No, that's Q-tips. Here we go. Yeah. I got a haircut. Look at that. I needed one so bad. I only could get in today. I could have got in on Friday, I think. No, I couldn't have. I could have got in earlier today. But today, I was hopefully picking up my last game of the year that I bought, which was a Gottlieb Pro Pool. So I picked that up today. I only got that because I made a deal a while ago for it. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have picked one up. But I like making deals and sticking to them. So, a deal was a deal, so I picked one up. So now it's really quiet. I didn't mix any more of these bulbs up. So I had some that were really bright and really dim, and I mixed them up on one machine. And I think I unmixed them up. If I didn't, it's a pain in the butt to unmix them up after you put them into a hard spot. So I'm hoping they are now unmixed up. Yeah, this this playfield is really clean. This was going to be my game. I had two of these Travel Times. One had a really bad back glass that needed to be replaced, and this one was okay. And I went through both of them to try to figure out which one was the best and which one wasn't. And they both were pretty much the same. So I had just picked the one with the better back glass and sold the one with the crappy back glass at a super discounted price. Because I told them, you will have to buy a new back glass for it. So I gave them a really low price on it. So with that, after I got their machine up and working, I decided Travel Time is not a machine I want in a small collection. If I had a giant collection, yes, this is a cool enough, odd enough machine to have. If you got a limited collection, I don't feel it's cool enough for it, but that's my thing. But I like Superstar too. Williams Superstar. Not everybody likes that game either. That's a definite in my collection. Other people are about like, you're crazy, man. But that's what makes us all cool. We all have our individual likes and hates and dislikes. Kind of like me and Gottlieb score reels. And Gottlieb engineers. But that Pro Pool I got looks pretty sweet. I picked that one up for a song and a deck of cards today. No, I got a fair deal on it. I got a very fair deal. It wasn't a hit the deck deal. That was a... I don't even know how I got it for the price that I got it for, but I'm not going to argue. And then Dave just told me to get him a rubber kit, and he will work on Aztec for me, and hopefully get it working for my party that I'm having. So then I went and dug out a rubber kit, made one up for Dave real quick, and then I came to work on this. So if any of you guys been following Dave's Arcade, he released a video not too long ago about repairing a cabinet, doing some fiberglass resin work on repairing the back of a playfield. Williams Aztec, and that is my Aztec he was working on. Before it was my Aztec, he was just fixing it up to get ready to flip, and I wanted an Aztec because it's a cool game. Now I gotta see how the shim goes on this one, because I don't remember. Dave was in Texas for work. So no, I guess he did take off the week for streaming because he was in Texas. Alright. So now I gotta figure out what's what. This is it. Where is that thing now? It's up higher. It's underneath that. And I can't see it there. Yeah, that's why he wasn't there. Okay, that one I can see. I thought I made a video about these. I bet you it's further back. Okay. That looks like that. So yeah, Dave was, for his job, he had to go to Texas for something. I can't remember what he said it was. So yeah, he was in Texas. I guess it was Shady, Texas he was at. Not the name of the place, was just the area. He was near the border. He said great food, great people. And I think he said it was just like a shady area that he was in because it was so close to the border. Is that one loose too? Yep. More strip screws to fix. This machine has the most strip screws out of any pinball machine I have ever worked on. More strip screws than anything I've worked on. This is some weird experimental playfield Williams made. Because what it reminds me of is, do you remember those, what do you call it? The paneling they used to use in the 70s. It was like dark wood. And then it had like black lines going through it. So it looked like there was strips of wood on the wall. But if you guys remember what that crappy paneling was made out of, think of that. Think of 2 sheets of that glued together. And then a laminate of really nice wood on the top and bottom. And you will get this playfield. That's the only way I can like explain it good. Is like that. Because this wood is just like so crumbly. It was designed to put a screw in and never take one out. And they got such a nice laminate on the top, so it looks like real wood. And then on the bottom, it kind of looks like real wood. But once you glue them in, with a hunk of toothpick, you're solid. That is so low. I am not putting that shim in there. That is just so low. That is too low for a shim. And that's right on the money. That is almost too low too. How many of those did we have? I got 2. I'm taking a shim out of that other one too. It's just too low to me. Now that I feel it, the ball is going to hit it and go flying. I'm taking a shim out of this one too. And this one's kind of hid. I don't like the shim in them. Great. I should have checked that one before. But I just went by what my picture said. And I put it back together. Never testing it. But the shims to me are, they make the buttons sit way too low. And I believe they're going to jump. So we're not putting them in at all. Ah, yeah. No shims. Should have checked that to begin with. Yeah, the hippie hippie shake. Where'd that song come from? I can tighten that up a little bit. No, because it changes geometry of the switch. I'll change the light. How that shines on there. This one. Readjust this one too. Find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna grab some afternoon delight. Warm white non-ghosting. Okay, how come people, when you ask for pictures or video of a pin, you might be interested in the send you pictures of it in the dark? I don't know on that one. I always want to see the machine with no glass on it. That's me. When I ask for pictures of a pinball machine, I don't want there to be any glass on it. That's just kind of how I want to see the machine. But yeah, some people do that. Okay, let's get my blue marker so I can mark these off. So if you ever get a game that's been done by Mark's Basement Arcade, chances are it's got a blue marker on a bunch of stuff. Blue marker means it's been cleaned like that. So I had to go back and clean that one. It's a visual for me. Visual for me mostly. There's another one right here. How was that one? Damn it. That one's too low too. That one's like underneath the stepper. Son of a... Well, I'm not doing that one tonight. Yeah, that's like perfect without the shims. With the shims, the button is too low, and the ball will rocket off the, what do you call it? The playfield, because the button is too low. That one we know is in. Let me get some things marked here. Did I clean that one? I did, but I didn't fix it. Can you even see me? Yeah, you can. Best thing to do is you straighten these out right now. Get them nice and straight. That way you can adjust them on top of the play field later on. This thing basically I have to do is clean some more light bulbs and rebuild the pop bumpers, and then it's ready to go. I gotta do that one yet. And I gotta do all these lights that are right here in the center, which suck. They totally suck. I might as well close up my glue for right now. So for some reason I don't have any stripped holes. I almost feel like this game's mocking me now, because there's no stripped holes for me to fix. And I just been arguing about how horrible it was because there were so many stripped holes. Alright. And I need one more of the Flexi Bendy lights. Just wait. No, I don't need. Son of a... I put the wrong bulbs in. Those don't need to be non-ghosting. They're not GIs. Those are just regulars. There. These are just regular bulbs. They just light up, they don't turn on and off, so otherwise I would put non-ghosting in here. But since we don't get flicky flickerson, we don't need non-ghostings. But everything else on this playfield needs it. All the inserts are controlled on this game. Every single one is a controlled insert. I find my baby, gonna hold her tight. Gonna grab some afternoon delight. I don't know how that song popped in my head either. No idea. But in the corner of my mind stands a jukebox. I don't know who sang that. I don't remember. In the corner of my mind stands jukebox or something like that. Skinny pop pop pop. I think everything else is rebuilt on here. Flippers, yeah, I can see the flippers are because it's got my famous blue mark on it. I have to go through that big relay bank I took off and set on the side. I do have to go through that, but man, that literally takes seconds to go through. And I mean literally, because those contacts are Williams contacts, and Williams loved people to work on their machines. They weren't cruel like the engineers at Gottlieb. They're like, oh, our machines break? Yeah, we'd love you to fix them. Gottlieb was like, no, human, you cannot fix thine machine. I was just talking to one of my friends today about Gottlieb. If the government ordered pinball machines, they would have had ordered Gottlieb EMs. I honestly believe that, of how well built, overbuilt they are. I honestly believe that the government would have been all over Gottlieb if they needed pinball machines. Military spec pinball machines from Gottlieb. Anything else? No. I do got to rebuild that. These bulbs, I'm giving them the finger right now because I don't want to rebuild them or go through them. So I want to have fun. So we're going to redo. This is a slingshot. Or not slingshot, kicker. Saucer. We're going to rebuild that instead. Blue marker. There. I forgot that one. Alright. Let's get those screws off. So we can get this apart. I just taken out 7 screws. How many of these 7 do you guys want to put a bet on are stripped after I take it apart and put it back together? Has anybody got a bet on how many are stripped? On how many are not stripped? Does anybody want to do some wagers on that? 7 screws. How many out of the 7 will be stripped in some way? I'm thinking 4. I'm thinking I got 4 stripped screws at the least. I don't want this towel. That towel's got grease on it. So I used that to rebuild the FS relay last night. Actually, to wipe my hands off, I should say. But I'm guessing 4 out of the 7 screws are stripped. At least. So now I'm just degreasing this stuff. Because somebody throughout the years likes to grease things. Every pinball machine's been greased in the wrong way. Everyone. This is no exception. It's already going black. from all the grease I'm taking off. I should take a picture of this too. These always baffle me a little bit. Julie Block wants to send me a message. Message request. Yeah, I got that one already. Alright, what group? Somebody's messaging me about one of the groups I admin has too much spam in it. And they're reporting to me because they keep flagging it, but nothing is getting done. I admin probably about 20 or so different groups, believe it or not, on Facebook. So when somebody says the group I admin, I'm always like, which one? And then I got a lady that keeps wanting to be an admin in my group because there's so much spam going on, it's ridiculous. And I told her, I said, you know what, flag all that spam for me, just tag me on it and let me know. And then she went silent. So I'm thinking it's MD Islam or something like that, wanting to get control of the group. So if you admin any group, you will get every day, at least once, you're going to get somebody named MD, which MD stands for Mohammed, that is trying to join your group. And he looks like a hot chick, but his name is MD. MD Jahasif or something. We'll just say something like that. But he'll have a girl's picture. This I got a file. I gotta get my file for this. We got a little burr action on the end of that. But I want to get these two holes cleared out first. And I'll go grab my file. Jeez, throwing junk around upstairs. Man, look at that, it turned black. That was a lot of crud on that one. Let's do another Q-tip. Now I don't understand on some of the groups that I admin. One is for the city I live in. I run a like for sale wanted group, and there's people from like Pakistan and Turkey that live there. You know, and they got that their names are in that that Arabic dialect, and it says they live in like Turkey or whatever, and they want to join the group. Like, why would you want to join the group when you live in a different country? And this is for like local rummage sales and stuff for people to, you know, look at and be like, oh, hey, you got a pinball machine, I want to buy it. Or, oh, you're selling a refrigerator, I could need one, you know, something like that. So I don't understand why somebody from Turkey wants to be in a group. Okay, let me grab my file to get this little burr off the end of it. there. I think that's pretty good now. Maybe I'll just use this other little file real quick. Just to tune it up. I took all the big chunks of it off. But that happens a lot on saucers. You get, they just get flattened out. And they sometimes will get a sharp tip on them. You just kind of want to get that off. There. In the corner of my mind stands a jukebox. Alright. Scratchy neck. Alright. Let's get a little finger full of a little bit of grease. And we're going to grease this shaft right here. Right there. We're going to put a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit right there, and a little bit right. I don't have any left. Wherever the metal contacts metal, I'm putting just a little bit of grease where it will rub. So all I want to do is get that off. See, like I tell you, every time I do that, I forget how these go. All right, there we go. So that's like that. This. It's like this. That goes like that. This goes like that. This goes like that. This goes on here. This goes on here. This goes on here. This goes on here. And this goes on there. This spring, you want to know what this spring is for. That is on this. That spring is, this is the bottom of the play field here. When you know your kicker kicks, it goes like that. And it kicks the ball up. So let's say your ball is jammed on a play field or something. When it kicks, it's not going to jam up the mech totally. So it's got a little bit of room to, in case you get a jam. That's what that spring is for. That's all it is. It's like an anti-jamming thingamadeal. Whatever. But that's what it is. It's nothing else. Alright, how many screws are stripped? I said 4. Okay, well that's one that isn't. Okay, well I think I'm going to lose this one. Well, that means these next 4 have to be stripped. So I think I'm going to lose. Coil sleeve. some more of those. Well, I got my PBR order, my next one pending, and I need the little one here. Okay, now this points away a little bit. Come on, get out. Come on. There we go. Everything's in good shape. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. Do do do, boom, 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 da 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 da. Do do do, boom, boom, do 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 do. So yeah, I got to do some light bulbs, 3-pot bumpers. I gotta modify some bulbs first. I'm gonna try to do pop bumpers in a different way now versus how I used to do them. I'm gonna try to do them without sockets and see how good that works. No sockets, just LED bulbs, nothing else. I'm going to try to do that. Eliminate one step. I don't know how much of a step it's going to eliminate. But I could just make up a bunch of bulbs and kind of be done with sockets. And they'll be 100% reliable. Alright. That's clean. This will go like that. That will go just like that. If I don't let it slip. There. Yeah, I lost. I doubt they're going to have any stripped ones on this. Yeah. They all seem super great. Yep. I lost. Not one single one was stripped. Now let's see if I can get to that screw and get that out. I sure hope that wasn't, I didn't strip it by doing that. I didn't have to take that damn screw out, son of a. I could just left it in because this isn't, what do you call it? Alright, Let's spin that back around. And those feel like I fixed them. And they look like I fixed them. And they feel like I fixed them. Because the screw holes were totally solid. Yep. Those have been fixed. And that's perfect. Oh, the switch is even adjusted great. That's like a go, go, go gadget. I can't get both of those to light the same. Oh well. They both line up differently. Alright, what else can we do? That needs a mark. I have nothing else to do except for this relay bank and these bulbs. And these bulbs are so much easier to do when they're this bank is out of the way, because it's going to be like right directly in my path to do. And I believe both of those are clean. I know that one was, I believe. Okay, this lady. Alright, and let's see if this lady does. She might just be fishing me to be, say, just make me an admin. And I believe that other socket I did just because I had to push this around and that one's pushed way over, so I do believe that other socket is clean. I have to cut this bag open. Spill some of these out there. Not many though. Let's do that. Let's leave that one out so I can get it. Let's get that one out of the way right away. Once that one's out of the way, and this one. So we'll do those two. That way I can work around them. I can go in a circle, kinda. There's a hunk of solder. I don't know where it went. There it goes. Oh, come on. I'm gonna go play pinball tomorrow. Pinball tournament. Turtles. Ninja Turtles. He already got rid of Turtles, so I can't play that. Alright, buzz him. Okay. There we go. Yeah, he got rid of turtles, so I can't play that. He got rid of that really quick. He paid nothing for it and got stupid money out of it, which is awesome. But he did put work into it, though. He had a bad MPO and soundboard, and he had to fix them. Alright. That one I cleaned and buzzed. Alright. So now I can take that, put that in there, get that out of my way. Now I got 2 left, which isn't bad. I'm going to do this one. We'll take that bulb out though. Glad I actually did some of these already. That's garbage. That leaves me not a lot to do now. Which is nice. So what I had to do it like 5 or 6, something like that. I can buzz this one. Get that one out of my way. Let's mark it. These 2 I can put bulbs in. Bubs. I can get this one out of my way now. I can bend that one down, clean it. Put a bulb in it. Flip her up. Mark these 2. And then I got 1 left. It's already been cleaned. It just needs a bulb in it, which is awesome. And that's it. Yes, I got that hellish thing out of the way. Let's do this real quick. Clean this off. You can't see what I'm doing right here. Let's just widen you out. I'm just cleaning off this Baby Jones plug that probably will never get switched. So maybe some of you guys are wondering why I'm not streaming for MGC. I am. I just got so much on my plate right now. I need to get done. I do have a project that's waiting for MGC. I just need to get some things out of my way so I can get back to the next project. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 machines tore apart right now. That's my problem. And if I do the MGC one, I'm going to have 5 machines tore apart right now. I need to get what do you call it, back together, blast off. It's got a couple little things. I actually got to glue the pop bumper body on, rebuild the slingshot, solder two new what do you call it, flipper switches on it, and then that's done. And I just gotta wait for the coil to come in. This one I gotta flip it over and rebuild the playfield. And that's about it. So yeah, we are, well, let's put this bank on. Take this, we'll flip that over, put a little tape on it. So it's taped up. Let me mark these so I don't mix them up with the other ones. There. Let's put this back together. Throw this back in that bin. Let's get rid of this stuff here because I don't need this stuff. Get out of my way. And we can put this junk away. That's not needed. Q-tips are not needed. This can go back there. Everything is done here except for these three pop bumpers. And those I have to figure out. I get mod the lights for them. And then this we will screw back down here. Is anything in the way? No. Okay, good. This is easy to do. We'll do this right away. Everything else is screwed together, yes. Probably when I do the pop bumpers, I'll end up taking this back off. Because this pop bumper is a little hid. But I'm going to put this back down all the way. Seems like they put real wood under all the important stuff. Because these things like screw in super tight. Oh. Okay, now this lady says, I have been reporting them. I admin other groups. So this lady is probably just wanting to say, hey, let me admin your group. I'll take care of everything. Well, if she's been reporting them, I would have seen them because there's two people that admin this one group. Myself and my wife. And my wife doesn't do anything. I'm going to get rid of that other camera. There. So she just wants to, or he, one of the two, wants to just get in there, get into the group, and probably pull a scam or something. Alright. Williams, I love. I will show you why. that's why I love Williams. I just went through a whole damn bank. You can't do that on a Gottlieb. Now I'm just gonna see how they're all opening and closing and adjust anything if I see it. Sometimes I like these to be a little tighter than what they were. A couple of these I like to make a little tighter. The closer they are, without them being too close, for when they do move, they will do a better job at cleaning themself, they self, he self, she self. No, that one's too close. I couldn't see that one good. Because it's in the back. And those are all perfect. Yeehaw, cowboy. Alright, let's widen you out. Everybody needs one of these. They're only $3,500. Buy them now at Mark's Basement Arcade, and you can be cool just like me. That's Harbor Freight. Get that there. Before you drift away to consciousness, I'd like to grab another kiss. Get this junk over here out of my way. Heavy. Oh, there we go. Zip sang boom. Let's do that. I bet you that goes there, and that goes there. I got pictures of it. Okay, let's see this crazy lady. One reported content. Remove. remove, remove, there, removed. All right, photos. Red is on the bottom. One coil sleeve. Let's put those in my thing real quick. Draft. Parts order. Rockets in flight. See, these are perfect now. They were just too much before. Way too much before. Too high. Way too high before. So we will rebuild that real quick. Yeah, I got my cute cam. Ooh, we got to keep those. You never know if we're going to need them. That's right here. No. Is this it? Yeah, that's the dirty one. Okay. So we're going to rebuild this and put it back together. Excuse me. That 3M powder dust gets me every time I do it. Every time I sand some stuff down, I get that 3M powder dust. That just gets me. Makes me cough. Right now I'm just getting this spring out of the groove so I can get this up, out. Take this, unclip that. That will slide up. And we do need Q-tips. Scratch my leg. Q-tip here. Q-tip here. Q-tip here and Q-tip here. And I need that grease that I put away too. Look at that. That's nasty. It's black. Just dirty. I'm going to take this and put it on the polishing wheel real quick and give her a little polish. And you can't see it that good. There we go. This is what hits the ball. And if I put a little polish on that, it's one less thing that can screw up the ball. That was quick. Now, it's got a nice shine to it. It's got a real nice shine. Alright. Take this corner here. And clean this junk off now. That if you've been following me, that setup I just got, this unit was gummed up, and that's why the guy stopped playing it, because it was so gummed up. Somebody must have oiled it at one time, and that's why those old lubricants that they used to use had a lot of paraffin in them. Paraffin is wax, and it would cause things to gum up at once it got old and dried out, and that's why stuff doesn't have that in it anymore. Alright. I just don't like the way that looked in this. Big bang boom. Grease. Grease is the word. I just need to get some on my finger. I need a whole tube. A little super lube. We'll take that and we'll smear it on the shaft here where it rides. This is a synthetic grease, so therefore it will not get funky like that old stuff and dry up and get nasty. That will go on there. This clip will go back on here to hold it. This will go through here and go back onto here. This will go back onto here and hold it down. We'll take the screwdriver and get the spring back into the groove for that. And coil, we will do that, put a new sleeve in, slip that into there, put the coil stop on, get the screws set. This here, this out of the way. We'll put this here like that, and then we'll grab the screws for this machine and we'll screw it back down. Did I ever go through these? No, son of a. I know what I'll be doing tonight. These screws, once I clean them through my rock tumbler, they are full of walnut shells. They get walnut shells in the heads of them. So then I have to go through every screw and clean them out. Every single screw, you have to do this and clean them out. Doesn't take too long. Once you get used to it, it's okay. But that's how you get nice clean screws again. I believe I just need 4. How was that? Better not have been a spider. And guess what? We got a stripped hole. And no, I'm not stripping them with this screwdriver. Because I can... They normally would stop. And they're not. They're not giving me any backlash as they normally would. These are just going through and completely staying spinning. Did I put my glue away? No, I didn't. Because I knew I'd need it. Alright. Get 3 of these. One wasn't stripped. Because when a screw goes in, it will get to a point and stop, and then it will twist my screwdriver like that. And I had none of that. It just kept going. That's how I knew it was stripped. That's funny. This lady's name is Block, and she's telling me I need to block people. Come on. My glue's real slow. But I love it. How slow it comes out. That way I won't spill it. And this glue is Comet approved. Because he ate some of it. I dripped some on the floor on accident. And he licked it right up off the floor. I didn't think he would. But this is just wood glue. It's non-toxic. And that was a while ago. Comet's still alive. And he approves this message. Get in there. Now I gotta put that spring back together now. I just knocked it loose. Which is a good thing. Because it couldn't have been attached perfectly if I just knocked it loose. Now I feel like there's stuff creep crawling all over me. See how those are just like stopping? They're slowing down. Like that. So I wasn't stripping them. They were stripped. Now let's get this. Ooh, yeah, that is just bent out of its bone way. Oh yeah. So I will take that and I'll give it a good, let me put it the other way, like that. Now I'll give it a, it didn't matter. I'll give it a good twist. There. Now it can't come out. And then we will put this together. Stick this back in there. This can go like that. This can go like that. This can go like that. This will go like that. This will go like that because I'm going to take that upstairs, go through it, and clean it. This will go right here. This will go like that. This will go like this. This will go, and I didn't show you any of it. Damn it. Anyways, this spring came off right here. I put it and twisted back around. These screws were stripped. 3 of them were. This is getting soldered back on. With this awesome soldering gun that John Penderson gave me. Let me get this one on. I have to put some solder on that other one. Let's leave it like that. Ow! That's one thing about this gun, it gets the crap hot. We got our wiggle test done. And we do the unplug of the hot soldering iron. And put it in a spot where it can't fall to burn anything. We will wrap our solder up. I think I'm gonna buzz all these contacts real quick for the light bulbs. Those are done, and then I want to take the vacuum and vacuum them out, because I wax the playfield and I polish it, and what do you call it? There's just junk in the way. And am I missing conversations? No. Okay. Because it looked like I was on here. No, I'm not. Good. I'd hate to have missed conversations. Alright, let's get this. I missed two, because I had this in the way. I missed those two. So we will buzz them up and then vacuum them out. Those contacts I tend to clean more, just because when I wax the playfield and polish it, it just, the stuff splatters in the holes. There. And then that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. There ain't no more. Therefore, we can do this. Get some bubs in here. Now these are Comet Retro SMD bulbs. This machine is getting a LED upgrade. Instead of normal incandescent bulbs, I put these in. These look, where the hell did that go? I dropped it. These look very close to original bulbs. Very close, but they're better. They don't generate heat like the originals did. These won't burn out like the originals will, and they look just as good. They use less power. And I believe this game is fully LED'd now, except for the back glass. I didn't have enough bulbs at the time, so I didn't LED it, but now I got enough bulbs, so it's getting LED'd. So I'm going to assemble the pop bumpers, and those will go on. But I will have to figure out the bulb situation first. These are not getting reused. These will go in my junk stuff. Why the hell? I got a can, a thing full of bulbs. You know. one more container. Well, actually two. Flippers can go back in with flipper stuff. There. I can go with pop bumper stuff. Hey. Three. I got three. I got more. Oh, that's right. They rebuilt one machine. The pop bumper bodies were in excellent shape, but the skirts were crap. So that's why I got an odd number of skirts. I have more bodies than I have skirts. So this gets three brand new skirts and bodies. Like that. I can kind of assemble these real quick. I gotta do it anyways. Hey, what's up, Barry? You know what time it is. Barry's one of my friends that always knows when I'm very close to being done streaming, and he pops in every time. Any news for me, Barry? Am I seeing you in August, or has your whirlwind got started yet? But let me guess. No. I'll put that right out there. No, it hasn't got started yet, but he's got a good reason for it. I'm just trying to get these out. These are the bases for pop bumpers, and a lot of times when these things get old, they get brittle, and part of them breaks off in here, and then you just got to get them out. Okay, well, like I said, if you want that done, I'm willing to do it. The deal is bring it here by August 19th, and I will get to it, and you'll have it back by the next Midwest Gaming Classic. I will work you in. Or you can be with this guy that has your hardtop for a year now and says that they're so easy to do, but he has never done it. Come on, get out of there. This one's broke, so we're not reusing that one. We'll put a new one on there. We'll put a brand new one on that one. Yeah, I got more in there too. There. I got some used ones. New used, they do all the jobs still. Okay, I got some skate ball caps. Might as well just throw all this stuff in here. Yeah, so there's a hard decision. This guy's been dicking you around for a while. Way too long. Okay, these are Williams ones. I don't want to mix those up. Next time I got a machine that's just got two, I'll use them. There we go. Alright. Those are just straight up Williams ones. These are Gottlieb ones. I use Gottlieb ones on Williams machines. They work just perfect. The only thing is, Gottlieb has a point on the end of the skirt, and Williams Bally doesn't. That's the only difference. But they do the job. They do the exact same job. I got a crap load of skirts now. I don't need to order any of those for a while. How many pop bumper bodies do I have? I got a crap load of these too. I got 2, 4, 6, 8. I got 9. I won't need any of those for a while. 47 bulbs. This is garbage. Hey, look at that. I cleaned up a box. This can go back over here. I will need these tomorrow. These are non-ghosting. I don't think these ghost. I don't think they ghost at all. But I just might solder them right direct to here and still use this. See how I can mod that. Oh shit, that's gonna be easy. Alright, I just gotta find out some ones that are not ghosting. I mean, regular ones. I'll just take that and wrap that around there, and the other one I'll just flip over to the side. And we'll do that. But I don't need non-ghosting ones. I can't see because I had a heart there. When you go through an EM, which order of which selections you work on? Okay, usually when I start at EM, I go through the head first. I completely go through the head. Then after I go through the head, then I usually will pull the motorboard out of the game and then go through the motorboard. And after I go through that, then I put the motorboard back in the game, and then I take the playfield out of the game, and then I put the playfield here. This way the head's completely done. With the cabinet, I take the playfield off, pull the motorboard out, put the playfield back in, and then get rid of the cabinet, and then work that motorboard. And then when I'm done, I take the playfield out of the cabinet, put it on the side, put the motorboard, well, clean the cabinet out really good, vacuum it out really good, put the motorboard back in, put the cabinet back on the side, and then work on the playfield. This way, when the playfield's completely done, I throw it back in the machine on the legs, and then I can power it up. That's what I normally do. But lately I've been doing really weird stuff. Really weird order. Warm white frosted. Non-ghosting. That goes in there then. Alright. So yeah, it's just this way I can have the cabinet up. It's out of the way. I can work on the the head. Once the head's done, and I can get that out of the way. Cool White Frosted Wedge. Hey, a Tootsie Roll. I'll throw that over there. I try to do it that way. I may end up using those. See, these are oddball. These are warm white wedges. What are these? These are non-ghosting. Don't want to use those. What is this? This is regular. I'm looking for non-ghosting. Retro Cool White Frosted. I need to get rid of them. Warm White Cool Bayonet. Warm White Clear. Ooh, those are kind of cool. And these are Clear Lens Sunlight. These I use for the score reels on games. Those go for the score reels to light up the score reels. Alright. So these, I'm probably going to use these up for the bulb mods that I'm going to do. This is miscellaneous weird stuff. Those will go in there. I need to write dinner on here. You never ever sent me the pictures of those EMs either, Barry. The one you want to do? You can use a sawhorse like I have right now, but then you get a chance of the playfield slipping off the sawhorse. Dim frosted. Non-ghosting. Alright, these go in there, out of the way. These are not wedge. These don't go in there. These go in there. Look at that, I got those all dumped out. Just cleaning up my mess. Got all these odd bulbs. I can clean up my trays. Warm White Frosted. Non-ghosting, and they're all wedges. There. There. Now I need a box for my other ones that I don't have. So I guess I'll just grab one of these back again. And I'll put them all in there. Those will work. Let me see if I can just stick one of these up on the top so I can read it easier. I got hundreds and hundreds of dollars of Comet bulbs all over. It's like right here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs of Retro SMD warm white frosted bulbs. 7, probably 8 with this. Shows you I love them Comets. There. Love my Comet bulbs. There, look at that. Dun, dun, dun. Another one. Messed it gone. That didn't rhyme, did it? Yeah, you just tell that guy, Barry, say, you need to start that game real quick, or I'm going to come pick it up. Because I know I have a guy that's guaranteed to do it for cheaper. And then you'll need your money back. And then see what he does. There, let's go over there. It's like, I don't even know why I buy any more regular incandescent bulbs. Nobody wants them. Once I show them how much better the Comets are, they all want Comets. Alright. And I think with that, I am about done. These will go upstairs. These will stay here because I'm going to mod them to make them work in this so I can put the pop bumpers back together. And I don't have any pop bumper screws in here. I got all the other screws, but not the pop bumper screws. Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. Woo! Get down tonight. It's 10 o'clock. Oh. Alright, since it's 10 o'clock and we've been streaming for 2 hours and 4 minutes and 2 seconds, I think I'm going to cut everybody loose. Thanks everybody for joining in and chatting with me, sticking around for however long you were, just in and out or whatever. Thank all of you subscribers. At the end of this video there'll be some cool stuff right here later on YouTube. And oh, thank you. You are awesome, buddy. Thank you very much. I don't know where that goes. That is awesome, though. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Barry. You are awesome. And with that, with Barry saying I am amazing, everybody take care, and I should be back next week with MGC. I just need to button this up, get it in a cabinet, and then we were going to start Card Tricks. Gottlieb Card Tricks Wedgehead EM. And that game is for sale. So, yeah, that one will be for sale. So if anybody's interested in that, let me know. We can work out some deals and price on it. before I get too far on it, because I'm going to put old school bulbs in it, and they're easier to put LEDs right away than tearing stuff apart and not putting them in. And with that, yeah, everybody take care, and I will see you as soon as I can. Nothing tomorrow because I got pinball tournament tomorrow over at Racine Flippers. So again, cool stuff right here. Give me a big thumbs up. Everybody take care. Barry, thank you very much. And later.